Hello. So, just a little bit of research, and we found out a hell of a lot about this guy. Doesn't seem like he was on the Epstein list or anything, but there's a lot of things that make me very suspicious, once again, about this fellow Bailey Winder. I don't think he is what he says he is. First of all, he's from Princeton, New Jersey. Anyone really from the district that I live knows that that is one hell of a different type of culture and background than being from, let's say, Vineland or Gibbstown or Mays Landing, where the man lives now. It's just a whole different world. I don't think he knows what our interests could possibly be. First and foremost, the man hasn't spoken anything about farms, any of the problems facing agriculture, any of the problems facing all of the other future things like fertilizer costs, the need for a new farm bill, any of the problems with labor, natural disasters hitting a crop or anything like that. It all just seems a little off. I'd really like to hear something about that. But we do hear a lot about national security, saving the economy, voting for things that'll help the nation as a whole. But when are you going to bring up the issues that really face the people of this district? This is a blue-collar district. We're not Princeton. We're not professors, or we don't commute to New York every day. All right, we're real people with real problems. On that note, I've done a hell of a lot of research into where this man's getting all of his contributions. A lot of them are in the thousands of dollar range, and I've got a whole list here. I just started digging around through the group Act Blue, which is like a organization that funds Democratic candidates across the country. He's made, as of September 30th, $128,122.30 through Act Blue. Many of these contributions are in the thousands. We have people from investment firms investing $7,000 multiple times. We have, oddly, people who are not employed who are investing $4,000 sums. All of this money seems real weird. It's all very similar amounts from people doing similar occupations or lack of occupations. My gut feeling is that these are people with some interests in New Jersey that are setting this guy up to come in, pass the laws that they want to have. Like, we have people who work for Medicaid investment companies. And that's one of Bailey's biggest priorities, is saving Medicaid, which is all good and dandy, but the man's not acting on some goodwill. He's getting paid for it. The people who want to get him in office are the people who are paying thousands of dollars to get him in. And it's just crazy. He spends all his time in the Middle East, but it's like he spent no time in South Jersey. We're like a quarter of the state, the 2nd District. And this man knows nothing about what we want. He spent time working for USAID, the State Department. He was an FBI security advisor for cybersecurity on top of that. So where do we hear about anything about, like, maintaining our privacy, making sure we're not living in a police state, anything like that? All things that we know plague the 2nd District, okay? Go anywhere around, and you'll see people getting pulled over anything. It's just crazy. I don't know. I'm ranting. We've gotten texts from Bailey Winder saying that he has fundraising deadlines, and he only needs, what was that? 1,182 was the last one that I got. He said he needed it by midnight. This guy doesn't need anything from us. Don't waste your money on this. It's insane. Okay, this guy is what they call a carpetbagger. He comes down from Princeton, moves to DC after living in the Middle East, doing whatever type of scholarships or whatever. Okay, learning Arabic, living out there in Jordan. He's Lebanese, apparently. Okay, but we knew nothing of his family history either. Oh, we do. His grandfather was some big shot Middle Eastern scholar as well. He comes from like a long family of people who have these interests. Okay, this guy lived in Washington for a long time. He worked under the Obama administration as, I guess, a volunteer or something. But he's never before shown any at all vague interest in our region of New Jersey. Okay, once again, the most unique blue-collar districts on the whole. I'd really like to hear something about the suburban sprawl that's been happening. All of our farms are leaving. They're getting developed. We have warehouses popping up left and right all around where I live. All the farmland's going away because people are selling the land. They're getting the land taken away, and they're just putting warehouses in. This type of growth isn't good for us. These warehouses don't open up jobs necessarily for people in these communities, okay? People are coming from all around. People are coming from Pennsylvania, North Jersey. They take buses full of workers to come and work at these warehouses. And all it does is make our area uglier and take away our actual economy that we have developed here over hundreds of years, mind you, okay? This guy, he is a carpetbagger, all right? He's from Princeton. He's a spoiled little rich boy, and he comes down here with his big smile and big ideas, trying to teach us hillbillies and rednecks or whatever he thinks we are, how we should be living in this country, in this state. I've been doing a lot of research. I have a lot more coming up. I'm going through his whole donors list, all right, and it's very, very interesting. This man is receiving all of his money from lobbyists, all of his money from New York investment people and everything like that. It's crazy. I would like to hear more about some of his relationships with these people that are giving him money, because I think he's going to be working for them. He doesn't care about us, all right? He can smile in pictures on the boardwalk and say all these nice things, but he's never actually gone into any of the issues. So stay tuned. Tomorrow, I want to have more news. I want to dig deeper. I want to get some real specific stuff. I got some started, but I got to do a deeper dive. And check my station, like and subscribe, please. I'm trying to get more people on. I am going to have different types of content. I am hilarious. This is going to be real fun. See ya. Have a good day.